Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Sri Prabhupada. Welcome to this morning's Srimad Bhagavatam class. It's from Canto 3, which is entitled The Status Quo. Chapter 2, and then this morning we're doing text number 20. So without further ado, we'll start the class. Hare Krishna. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari, Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari 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 Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivajagacharya Stotra Satasisi Maharaj Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivajagacharya Stotra Satasisi Maharaj Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavin Ki Jai Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गौर भक्तवृंद की जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय वृंदावन धाम की जय मथुरा धाम की जय नवद्वीप धाम की जय जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी की जय गंगा माई की जय जमुना माई की जय तुलसी देवी की जय भक्ति देवी की जय Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai. Samaveta Bhaktavinda ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bo. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the lotus feet of Sri Sri Guru and Guru and the Sri Prabhupada. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Tiri Swami Niti Namade Namaste Krishna Padaya Prabhupada Siddhartha Sri Gaura Karuna Shakti Bhakti Keti Namade Narayana Namaskritya Narung Tevam Narottamam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayam Vidirayat Nashta Praeswa Bhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sivaya Bhagavati Uttamastoke Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, status quo. Chapter 2, Remembrance of Lord Krishna. Text number 20. Tathaiva cānye nara-loka-vīrā āhave kṛṣṇa-mukhāravindam netraiḥ pibanto nayanābhirāmaṁ pārthāstra-pūtaḥ padam āpur asya. Tathaiva cānye nara-loka-vīrā āhave kṛṣṇa-mukhāravindam netraiḥ pibanto nayanābhirāmaṁ pārthāstra-pūtaḥ padam āpur asya. Tathaiva cānye nara-loka-vīrā āhave kṛṣṇa-mukhāravindam netraiḥ pibanto nayanābhirāmaṁ pārthāstra-pūtaḥ padam āpur asya. Hare Krishna.
tathaiva cānye nara-loka-vīrā āhave kṛṣṇa-mukhāravindam netraiḥ pibanto nayanābhirāmaṁ pārthāstra-pūtaḥ padam āpur asya. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
तथैव चान्ये नरलोकवीरा य आहवे कृष्णमुखारविन्दम् नेत्रैः पिबन्तो नयनाभिरामम् पार्थास्त्रपूतपदमापुरस्य. हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna. Anyone else?
tathaiva cānye nara-loka-vīrā āhave kṛṣṇa-mukhāravindam netraiḥ pibanto nayanābhirāmaṁ pārthāstra-pūtaḥ padam āpur asya. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anyone else? Okay, we do word for word. Tata, as also. Evacha, and certainly. Anye, others. Nara-loka, human society. Vīrā, fighters. Ye, those. Āhave, on the battlefield of Kurukṣetra. Krishna, Lord Krishna's. Mukhāravindam, face like a lotus flower. Netraiḥ, with the eyes. Pibanta, while seeing. nayanābhirāmaṁ, very pleasing to the eyes. Partha, Arjuna. Asya, purified by arrows. Padam, abode. Āpur, achieved. Asya, of him. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Certainly others who are fighters on the battlefield of Kurukṣetra were purified by the onslaught of Arjuna's arrows. And while seeing the lotus-like face of Krishna, so pleasing to the eyes, they achieved the abode of the Lord. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, appears in the world for two missionary purposes, to deliver the faithful and to annihilate the miscreants. But because the Lord is absolute, his two different kinds of actions, although apparently different, are ultimately one and the same. His annihilation of a person like Shishupal is as auspicious as his actions for the protection of the faithful. All the warriors who fought against Arjuna, but who were able to see the lotus-like face of the Lord on the battlefront, achieved the abode of the Lord, exactly as the devotees of the Lord do. The words, pleasing to the eyes of the seer, are very significant. When the warriors from the other side of the battlefield saw Lord Krishna at the front, they appreciated his beauty and their dormant instinct of love of God was awakened. Shishupal saw the Lord also, but he saw him as his enemy, and his love was not awakened. Therefore, Shishupal achieved oneness with the Lord by merging into the impersonal glare of his body, called the Brahmajyoti. Others who were in the marginal position, being neither friends nor enemies, but slightly in love of Godhead by appreciating the beauty of his face, were at once promoted to the spiritual planets, the Vaikunthas. The Lord's personal abode is called Goloka-Vrindavan, and the abodes where his plenary expansions reside are called the Vaikunthas, where the Lord is present as Narayan. Love of Godhead is dormant in every living entity, and the entire process of devotional service unto the Lord is meant for awakening this dormant, eternal love of Godhead. But there are degrees of such transcendental awakening. Those whose love of God is awakened to the fullest extent go back to Goloka Vrindavan planet in the spiritual sky, whereas persons who have just awakened to love of Godhead by accident or association are transferred to the Vaikuntha planets. Essentially, there is no material difference between Goloka and Vaikuntha. But in the Vaikunthas, the Lord is served in unlimited opulence, whereas in the Goloka, the Lord is served in natural affection. This love of God is awakened by the association of pure devotees of the Lord. Here, the word pārthāstra-pūtaḥ is significant. Those who saw the beautiful face of the Lord on the battlefield of Kurukṣetra were purified first by Arjuna when he made his onslaught with arrows. The Lord appeared for the mission of diminishing the burden of the world, and Arjuna was assisting the Lord by fighting on his behalf. Arjuna personally declined to fight, and the whole instruction of Bhagavad Gita was given to Arjuna to engage him in the fight. As a pure devotee of the Lord, Arjuna agreed to fight in preference to his own decision, and thus Arjuna fought to assist the Lord in his mission of diminishing the burden of the world. All the activities of a pure devotee are executed on behalf of the Lord, because a pure devotee of the Lord has nothing to do for his personal interest. Arjuna's killing was as good as killing by the Lord himself. As soon as Arjuna shot an arrow at an enemy, that enemy became purified of all material contaminations and became eligible to be transferred to the spiritual sky. Those warriors who appreciated the lotus feet of the Lord and saw his face at the front had their dormant love of God awakened, and thus they were transferred at once to Vaikuntha Loka, not to the impersonal state of Brahmajyoti as was Shishupal. Shishupal died without appreciating the Lord, while others died with appreciation of the Lord. Both were transferred to the spiritual sky, but those who awakened to love of God were transferred to the planets of the transcendental sky. Uddhava seemingly lamented that his position was less than that of the warriors of the battlefield of Kurukṣetra, because they had attained to Vaikuntha, whereas he remained to lament the disappearance of the Lord. Oma Ginati Mirandasya, Gana Ganashalakaya. Chakshu Amritam Dina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Dina Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshnaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravan Pacharani Nirveshesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Shitarini. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namni Gunatise Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Sivasari Gaur Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. The English translation again. Certainly others who were fighters on the battlefield of Kurukṣetra were purified by the onslaught of Arjuna's arrows. And while seeing the lotus-like face of Krishna, so pleasing to the eyes, they achieved the abode of the Lord. Hare Krishna. So this is continuation of the conversation between Vidura and Uddhava. Vidura has asked about his relatives when he was on pilgrimage and met Uddhava. He has asked about so many distinguished personalities. And then he finally asked about Lord Krishna, and immediately the remembrance of Lord Krishna by Uddhava affected his emotions. He went into ecstasy. He came back to a little more reality in the material world, and he started speaking about Krishna. So many things he said about Krishna, and this one is a text where Uddhava is remembering what happened on the battlefield of Kurukṣetra, where Krishna was driving the chariot of Arjuna, and the battle was on. Those that were facing Arjuna from the other side, many of them were killed by Arjuna's arrows. But because they were facing Krishna and Arjuna, they saw the face of Krishna. So Krishna was in the front, and Arjuna was in the chariot. Krishna was also in the chariot with the horses. So actually, if you look at the whole scene, the first person you see is not Arjuna. You see Krishna first. Because after the horses, you see Krishna first. And Krishna is very, very beautiful. Krishna attracts at all levels. So he's the most beautiful personality. And even now, we know that when we, even in town, see someone who is a stranger, someone we don't know, but we notice by looking at their face that they have quite a bit of beauty. Immediately that attracts us. And sometimes a person who is looking for a partner may see that beautiful person and say, oh, I'd like to see how I can get close to this person, find out about this person. And the beauty alone attracts that personality to that beautiful person. They want to get close to him. But for Krishna, when you see his face and you appreciate his beauty, like the soldiers did, then love of Godhead begins. And that's not material, that's transcendental, because things about Krishna is transcendental. Janma karma chamedi, says, even you with tathaiva. My birth and my activities are all transcendental. So even his driving the chariot, which is one way that Krishna exhibits his opulence of renunciation. When Krishna is doing menial service, that's on the category of renunciation. So his beauty definitely was there. It was easy to see by the soldiers. And those who saw it, even though they wound up dying from Arjuna's arrows, it is said here that they were purified by Arjuna's arrows because of the thought of Krishna. They thought about Krishna, their bodies got purified. And so now they're seeing Krishna, and some of them, by just that situation, their love of Krishna, which is already in everyone's heart, their love began to wake up, for lack of a better way to put it. And love of God is Krishna Prema that all devotees aspire to get to. So the soldiers, when their love of Krishna, by just seeing one quality of Krishna, his beauty, then the soldiers saw that. The love of Godhead began to awaken. And if the love of Godhead begins to awaken, then at the time of death, that situation will take it back to Godhead. So the soldiers were very fortunate. They fought a war, but destiny had arranged such that Krishna would be on the battlefield. And then it was up to them. If you ignore him, that's one thing. But if you see him and appreciate his beauty, without speaking to him, without doing anything, without being touched by him, without touching his lotus feet, just by seeing, and that love beginning to wake up in the heart, then that soul is fortunate, gets to go to the Vaikuntha planets. Golok Vrindavan is reserved for pure devotees of the Lord. but there are numerous Vaikuntha planets, and each of them is several times bigger than even our universes here. The other day I was talking about it, and I think I made a calculation. I have to tweak that a little bit. I remember I was saying 1 to 2 million times bigger, the planets in the Vaikuntha sky, about 1 to 2 million times bigger than the universe is here. And I misspoke, so I apologize. So we'll correct it now. The Vaikuntha planets are 1 to 2 trillion times bigger. Trillion is a million taken a million times. So it actually boggles the imagination. You can't even imagine. We are living in too small a place to even think of. Already what we're living, the earth looks so big to us. And then the universe, which has so many planets, that is already out of our imagination. And then they say that a Vaikuntha planet is 1 trillion to 2 trillion times bigger. They are huge. And so the overwhelming majority of all living entities are actually in the spiritual world. They're not in the material world. Srila Prabhupada explained 99.999% are in the spiritual world. Even though in the material world, to us, it seems like there's so many living entities, both human and non-human alike. But if you connect with Krishna, you're going to go back to Godhead. For us, the process is made very simple. Chant the holy name of the Lord. The Lord himself has made the process simple. He came as a devotee, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, Uddhava is beginning to remember, Uddhava is reminiscing, and even in the end of the purport, Uddhava begins to think, oh, all these people have gone back to Godhead, and I'm here still lamenting my situation that I'm still here on the this earth. But that's pure devotees. We shouldn't be too surprised when they feel that they have all kinds of feelings. Nectar of Devotion describes all kinds of feelings. It devotes chapters to just the feelings of Krishna himself towards his devotees and the feelings of the devotees towards Krishna. So many situations that they describe. It's impossible to go through all of them here. But that we're talking about Nectar of Devotion, chapter 28, chapter 29, chapter 30, and then 31, it gets even deeper. But these are all feelings that exist between Krishna and his devotees. So, Uddhava is saying, those who saw, the soldiers who saw the lotus-like face of Krishna, and every time you see the word lotus or lotus-like, as Bhakti Swami describes it, lotus-like does not mean that Krishna's face is exactly like a lotus. It doesn't say that. We know Krishna's face. We know what a lotus flower looks like. But the lotus is describing the extent of beauty of Krishna. Putting some description to it. Lotus-like. Very, very beautiful. Extremely beautiful. That's the same thing as lotus-like. Or face of a lotus. Like that. So it's very pleasing to the eyes. We know very much that person that is beautiful. Even here in this planet, we have our own sense of what is beauty, even though it doesn't compare to even those in the heavenly planets, much less those in the spiritual world. But still, we see it as pleasant. So Krishna's face is so pleasing to the eyes. So immediately, the soldiers who saw him had their heart get awakened with the love of the Lord a little bit, and that was enough. At the time they were going to die from Arjuna's arrows, that was enough for Krishna to give them the mercy of transferring them to a Vaikuntha planet. So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada describes that the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, he appears in this world for two missionary purposes. To deliver the faithful, that means devotees, to protect and also to excite devotees with his pastimes. So to deliver the faithful means protection and also giving excitement. And then he also appears to annihilate the miscreants. And for annihilation of miscreants, he inflicts pain on them, and then ultimately he liberates them. Mm. So the miscreants are causing trouble, especially the demons that fight and take over different places and give those who are there, the citizens, such hell, like Kamsa did. Mm. The Lord will inflict pain first, because that's part of the purification. And a lot of things happen at that time. At the time that Krishna is inflicting pain, whichever way that he chooses to, like in the case of Kamsa, he actually beating with his fists, it makes the demon realize that the demonic, that power is gone. Somebody higher than him is now going to control him. You don't have power anymore. And then they also realize that most probably they're going to die. All of these go through the mind of the demon. Mm. So as they're taking the pain is for all the trouble that they've caused others. That's why Krishna does that. Mm. Kills them in that way by making them go through pain first. And then also simultaneously, as they're going through the pain, their minds are changing. Their minds are changing. They're also seeing the lotus face of Krishna. Mm. Their minds are changing. So ultimately, they become purified. And when they get purified, the Lord is very merciful. So then he liberates them. Mm. Now, they have to want to love Krishna, but the demons don't. And that's why when the liberation happens, it goes to a point where they don't see Krishna to relate to him in the spiritual world. They don't see Krishna to relate to him. They only become part of his effulgent praise. Mm. So that's definitely better than being in the material world. So that's their situation. So the Lord comes to deliver the faithful and also to annihilate the miscreants. And then Srila Prabhupada explains that the effect of both are the same because the Lord is absolute. Mm. So different kinds of actions, one for the devotee and the other for the demon, but the end is the same. The demon goes to the spiritual world, the Lord's effulgence, which is spiritual, not part of the material world. The devotee goes to Vaikuntha or Vrindavan, which is not part of the material world. Mm. So the end result in that sense is the same. The Lord takes the person to there. And then Srila Prabhupada gives the example of Shishupal. So he was a demon. Mm. So he got annihilated by the Supreme Lord. His Sudarshan Chakra killed him. So Shishupal was hateful of the Lord and was always insulting the Lord. And the Lord said, and this is in response to Shishupal's mother, who said, please, please, I can tell now from what has happened, the whole pastime behind the backstory, that you, Krishna, are the one that's going to kill my child. But then Krishna said, all right, if he insults me no more than 100 times, I'll forgive him. So that was the situation with Shishupal. But that day in Indraprastha, he went past 100, and that's how 100 insults. And then Krishna, true to his words, got the Sudarshan Chakra, and the Sudarshan Chakra killed Shishupal. But he was hateful of Krishna, and that's why he went to not the Lord's abode in the Vaikuntha planets, but to the Brahmajyoti. So Krishna is very, very pleasing to the eyes. And in fact, one of the 64 principles of devotional service, one of them says, we have to look at the face of the deity. So those who come to the temple on Sunday and after the program is over, we go take Chanamrita and then also look at the deity. Those devotees are satisfying two of the requirements. To take Chanamrita, it's part of the 64 principles of devotional service. and to gaze on the face of the deity. Of course, start from the feet. In the show of humility, start from the feet and then come up to the face. This is how you look at it. So for those that may be looking directly at the face, then that's not the way to do it. Change it. And first, lower your eyes to the feet of Goenitai, Chishilitai Gochanda, and then up past the knees and up. So you can savor the whole beauty of the Lord from the clothes and everything, then to his smiling face, and then up to his hands because one hand is up. Like that. That's the way to look at the Lord. And that satisfies two of the requirements of 64. We'll talk about some of the rest if time permits. So, Supreme Personality of Godhead is now being remembered by his pure devotee and close associates, Uddhava. And he talks about the soldiers being able to see the Lord face to face like that before dying, because they were fighting, and of course they were also dying. All of them practically died, 640 million of them. So, Srila Prabhupada describes this degrees of transcendental awakening. Those whose love of God is awakened to the fullest extent, they go back to Golok Vrindavan. Those whose love of God is awakened to the fullest, they go back to Golok Vrindavan in the spiritual sky. That is our situation. So through Guru and Lord Gauranga, our love of Godhead, we are being kind of jump started in one sense, so that we can go back to Godhead, particularly to the Golok Vrindavan planet. That's our situation. Persons who have awakened to the love of Godhead just by accident or by association, like what happened to the soldiers in the battlefield of Kurukṣetra. Those get transferred to the Vaikuntha planets. And Srila Prabhupada describes, so that's the situation with them, with the soldiers. Those who are in the other sampradayas, too, different from the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya sampradaya that we are in, the other three sampradayas, Kumara sampradaya, Rudra sampradaya, Sri sampradayas, they also go to the Vaikuntha Lokas. That's where they go. They worship the Lord in awe and reverence. It's quite interesting. There's some that have Radha Krishna deities, but still they worship them in the Lakshmi Narayan form totally, and that's where they go. They go to the Vaikuntha planet. So the difference in the Golok Vrindavan, that planet, particularly the one in the spiritual sky, and the other Vaikuntha planets are these. Golok Vrindavan is bigger than any of the Vaikuntha planets. So if a typical planet is already 1 to 2 trillion times bigger than a universe in the material world, you can imagine how big Golok Vrindavan is. Or maybe it's out of our imagination, whatever it is, how big that is. The Lord is served in unlimited opulence, awe and reverence in unlimited opulence. And there's so much opulence for the devotees themselves, too. The residents of the planets in the spiritual world. They have that. But in the Golok Vrindavan, the Lord is served in natural affection. Some people, by their own, the Srila Prabhupada says, it's all voluntary. Service in the Golok Vrindavan is voluntary. What you want to do in love of Godhead, what you want to do to serve the Lord in love, that's what you do. So it's very, 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 so obviously there's no pressure at all. It's not like the way we work here, and then there's a supervisor, and then there's this, and then there's that, and there's sometimes they blame you for doing something wrong or showing up at a different time or all kinds of things. Hmm? None of that is in the spiritual world. It's not work like we know it here. It's just a person's volunteering, volunteering to serve the Lord in a particular way. Everything gets done. And the Lord also associates with these spiritual devotees by giving them so many wonderful relations in many different kinds of relationships the Lord does. Some of it can even be categorized as pranks, but they are transcendental pranks, and they give such joy in the end to the devotees. So their service and relationship, and it's just intense happiness the whole time. That's why it's told to us that our souls is explained as Satchit Ananda. It's eternal, full of knowledge, and also the whole time, all the events that are happening generate happiness, intense happiness. Bliss means the highest happiness one can have. And this is where Srila Prabhupada is directing us to. So we should, one, be very grateful to Srila Prabhupada himself, to the whole parampara, and then to our spiritual masters, and then to the devotees. Anyone who is assisting us and making us more and more interested in staying in Krishna consciousness, that person is a blessing in our lives, practically. He's just a walking blessing, literally, for us. Therefore, we should associate with devotees as a matter of the most common sense thing to do, and as a matter of our survival, because we got to survive the material world and get out of the material world. This place is not our home. This place is not our home. We shouldn't get attached to anything here in the material world. Only those things that are necessary we take in order to live our lives. But constantly we should be connecting with devotional service through our senses. We are home. Our home, you gotta have pictures on the walls that remind us of Krishna. Don't do things like other people do, putting pictures of different places that they feel they're attached to in the material world on the walls. It doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. Yes, there are pretty pictures there. That's there, true. But pictures with personalities that remind us of Krishna, that's the best thing to do. Because the mind should be focused on Krishna. And when those pictures are on the walls, every day that we see them, even if we don't stop to look at them, but we see them even in passing, doing things around the house, our subconscious is picking up the image of those pictures all of the time. Subconscious is what these businesses depend on to get us to like their products when they advertise the products to us. It's just by having a billboard sign, you see it, big billboard sign, and it mentions something. First, our mind says, we're not interested in that. That may be true, but the subconscious has already picked it up, whatever is on the billboard. Therefore, if we go to a place where that particular product is sold, guess what's going to happen? That particular brand that's on the billboard is what you're going to choose if you want that particular product. So it does have an effect. Therefore, the pictures of Krishna on the wall, pictures of Krishna on the wall at home and also in our businesses or in our places of employment, they give a big, 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 big effect on the subconscious. So quietly, we are soaking in remembrance of Krishna that way. The pictures alone do that. And then, of course, the temple. We go to serve, and our we go to serve, and our connection for Guru, devotees, and the deity all gets awakened just by being in the temple. So we are fortunate that we are being led to the place that is the most versatile in relationship to Krishna. This is Golok Vrindavan. We are extremely, extremely every devotee should feel fortunate that we are in this situation by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. We should be forever thankful to him, forever thankful to Lord Chaitanya, forever thankful to our Guru Maharaj, forever thankful to all the devotees. Let's learn from each other and let's respect each other Don't make anyone unhappy by our actions, because that's offensive then. So all activities of a pure devotee are executed on behalf of the Lord. The pure devotee has nothing to do for his personal interest. Arjuna, pure devotee of the Lord, fought for Krishna. He was clear at first, and that is recorded in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. He was very clear to Krishna. He didn't want to fight. Relatives are on the other side. His teachers are on the other side. His opponents. He wasn't about to kill them. And that makes sense materially. It makes sense. But we should do everything for the pleasure of the Lord. That's what's important. And if we do that, the Lord starts relating to us. And as far as that goes, I'll tell you a story that happened only yesterday in the temple. So yesterday was, today is Tuesday, yesterday was Monday, so we didn't have a regular program. So this is not a situation where people are in the temple. A person that works on the air conditioning system and the heating system at the temple was there to do some work because one system in the basement had some problems. He came to work, and actually we have 3 HVAC systems, heating and venting and air conditioning system. He had fixed 2 of them earlier, so then he sent the bill. We got the bill. So many things he had to change. I was very fortunate we got him. He's an expert in the air conditioning systems and heating systems. He sends me a bill. I've seen the amount. I get the check from Ansuya president, so I'm going to pay him. But Ansuya writes a check, and because she didn't know the amount, right? So she's written the name of the business on there. She signed it, and then I have to put in the amount, and this is how I pay the guy. Now, he came back because he had other things to do. He divided the job into 2. Most of it was done, and now working on the leak in the HVAC system in the basement was what he came to do the second time. So I said, all right, well, since you come the second time, I don't have to mail you a check. I'll just hand it to you. And that's what happened yesterday. Now, why am I bringing this up? Remember I said that I had to put in the amount and hand it to him? I have seen the invoice, so it's just a question of taking a pen, putting it in. I'm going to write it, right? Well, and she started by writing in black ink. And my pen is blue ink. And I'm going, the voice tells me, nah, some people go to the bank and part of it, the check is written in black, part of it is written in blue. Maybe they won't like that. And this all that's going through my mind. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Really, I could have written the rest in blue and it wouldn't have mattered. But this reason came to me, so then I stopped. Where's the black pen? Where's the black pen? I wind up leaving a house, going to the temple, meeting the guy, and I'm asking Jitmita and the rest, give me a black pen. So one thing after another happened. Finally, I didn't get to write a check until the guy had finished his work and was getting ready to go. And I said, remember, I promised to give you this. You sent me a check, invoice. So, all right, so you give me a check, give me a pen. Jitmita finally found a black pen. And I'm standing in front of this guy. I'm going to write and give it to you. Then he saw that I was going to write a check. And he said, well, we treat checks like cash. Therefore, there's a discount. Now, remember, I've gone all of this time telling you all of this, right? So I'm getting ready to write a check. And he recalculates it and now sends me a new amount, $18 and some cents less. Now, if you're listening closely, this is from the house now. I could have gotten the pen from my house. Drove all the way to the temple. And one little flimsy reason after another, until it gets to the point where the guy is getting ready to go. It's when I get ready to write a check. He notices I'm going to write a check. And he says, well, we give discounts for cash. He says cash, which means it's not a card, right? Card, you have to pay that amount that he sent. But I didn't know anything about it. So I wound up paying $18 less. That's Krishna. That is Krishna. The little things that, he would do just in situations just because we are willing to serve. He would serve back. And I mean, it's one story after another. Even when I took my car for repairs, but I won't tell that story. As another, maybe we say it another time. The point we're making is Krishna is very much present in our lives, even for the smallest things. If we keep our minds on Krishna and keep chanting the holy name, it happens. We just think, oh, I was lucky. No, it is Krishna work. There's no such thing as luck. Luck doesn't exist in the material world. If there is luck, then destiny doesn't make any sense then. There is no luck. You can use the word luck, but use it lightly with the better understanding as that really everything is planned. But the Lord related back, and we saved money. Now, the other one I was going to talk about, I also wound up saving quite a bit of money, and it had to do with serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Saved money on my bill for car repairs. So don't think that it's only a question of Hare Krishna mantra and then the things that we're supposed to do as devotees, transcendental, because many of us have the way of thinking that we are in the mindset of my material thing is just what I do. And then when I come to Krishna, then I have my chanting and I have my offering obeisances and I have my dealing relating to my guru, all of that. That's one side. There's the material side of my life and then the spiritual side of my life. The point we're making is there is no such thing. The entire thing is part of service. If you put your heart and your mind all on Krishna, everything about our lives including our material activities are all run by the Lord. All we have to do is not only chant the Hare Krishna mantra, which is extremely important, but we also have to pray to dedicate the day, every single day, to the Lord. And then my Guru Maharaj says, watch the Krishna magic. Krishna magic happens. Left and right, left and right, left and right. So we have to do things to remember Krishna, to serve Krishna, and definitely one of the don't do is don't offend devotees. If you offend devotees, you lose out a whole lot. We said that we're going to talk a little bit about the 64 principles, and I'll spend some looking at the time now. Just a few. Some of it we already are practicing, and two that I talked about, gazing at the deity, from the foot of the deity to the head of the deity, and for our deities in the temple, all the way up to the tip of the hand that is up, raised by the deity. We go from the feet all the way to that point to look at the deity, and also take cānye water. So that's two of them. The three most important is to accept a bona fide spiritual master. Some of us have done that. Some of us are not initiated yet. We have to accept the bona fide spiritual master. Accept means accept in our hearts. That's different from initiation. Accept that we have this person who we are looking forward to getting initiated by that person, that spiritual master. The second point is to become initiated, the actual performance, the actual ceremony of being initiated by the spiritual master. What does that do? Well, it's like you're getting ready to travel. We know that our destination is the spiritual world. Getting ready to travel. What do? If it's an airline we're using, we have to go to we have to get a ticket. We got to get a reservation. So initiation is like getting a reservation. If you don't have a reservation, you certainly aren't traveling that day, or whatever that day is that you're supposed to. You have to have the reservation and then the ticket. So initiation is like getting the reservation. And I didn't say ticket. I just said the reservation. Because the ticket will come from the spiritual master and how we relate to the spiritual master. And how do we get that ticket? That's the third point. To engage ourselves in the service of the spiritual master and obey his instructions. That's the fourth point. Obey the spiritual master and inquire about how to advance on the path of devotional service. Like that. So those are 6. We've talked about 4 now. 1, accept bona fide spiritual master in our hearts that we want to take shelter of him. 2, to actually go through the ceremony of being initiated by the spiritual master. And then 3, engage oneself in the service of a spiritual master. And 4, to receive instructions and obey those instructions. And to inquire about how to advance in devotional service. That's the 4th point. And then in the temple, do gaze at the deity. Do gaze at the deity at your house also, if you have deities in your house. And if you don't have deities, please get pictures of Shishigo and Nitai, especially in your house. That's a must for everyone. Take Chanamita water. So that's 6 out of the 64. Final point, we got to do things smart in devotional service. And Krishna gives us one clue in Bhagavad Gita chapter 12. Towards the end of those texts in chapter 12, Krishna himself lists one point after another. He's telling Arjuna, for our benefit, one thing that things that when we do, we become very dear to him. And so today we'll leave the shloka of the day, one from Bhagavad Gita shloka of the day. Bhagavad Gita chapter 12, text 16. He by whom no one is put into difficulty, and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is equipoised in happiness and distress, fear and anxiety. Equipoised. That person is very dear to me. So the point we're making, and I'll repeat this, but the point we're making is, we come to Krishna consciousness, we want to go back to Godhead. Krishna is the central figure in all of this. So if he's saying that you do this, you do this, you do this, you become dear to me, it makes sense for us to try to do those things that he's saying so we can become dear to Krishna. So even very, very little things like even getting a little discount on a check that I'm supposed to pay, or even everywhere else, the material things, even that, he gives us a break. And then finally, he will allow us to go back to Godhead. It makes more sense to do those things that Krishna says you become dear to him if you do them. That's why we put this on there. There are about 4 or 5 of them. Text 15 is just one. So those who don't worry about anything because they have complete trust in Krishna and they know that things don't happen by accident. That's the first part. He by whom no one is put into difficulty, and who is not disturbed by anyone. In other words, any situation, we say Krishna is in control. Immediately speak to the mind like that. So that person becomes centered mentally. When there's happiness, fine, it's okay. Distress, part of the world. This too shall pass, as we say. This too shall pass. This comes distressful, but it will go away. It will go away. The person who is fearless, because they know Krishna is there to protect at all times. We use our common sense, but we don't fear anything. We use our common sense means if something is dangerous, the common sense kicks in. The Lord helps us through our intelligence to stay away from it, but not be fearful of it. That's different. And also taking us away from anxiety. If we get away from anxiety, not allow things to make us anxious, then I'm talking about material things making us anxious, then we already are living in this world, but not dealing with the things of this world, because this is a place of anxiety. But through Krishna consciousness, we can escape anxiety. So a person who is like that, Krishna says, is very dear to me. So let's be like that then, so that we can become dear to Krishna. So the conclusion is that those who saw and appreciated the beauty of Krishna, they went to the spiritual world when the love of Godhead was awakened. So must we, in the process of devotional service, develop love of Godhead through the mercy of Guru. Then we also get to go back to Godhead. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So thank you for coming to hear. And hearing is very purifying too. But it comes gradually. If you come every day, you're doing yourself a great, 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 great service. Getting closer and closer to understanding who God is, who Krishna is, and getting closer to Godhead. And therefore, you can go back to Godhead then. Hearing, very important. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So, This is the time to unmute yourself. You can leave a question in the chat. You can unmute yourself and ask a question. You can express yourself in terms of whatever is to take away for you that had an impact on your consciousness. Ask questions and so on. So, are there any questions or comments? Okay, so while we're waiting, dear Christian Prabhu has sent just an appreciation. Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. This is in the chat. Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for the beautiful class. And that is to the credit of Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada and the Parampara. I'm just I'm used as an instrument for spreading the Lord's name. Hare Krishna. So any other comments? If not, then we'd like to thank you for coming today and come every day. Thank you. I see the electronic appreciation. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Vanchakalpatarubhishcha kripa sindhivya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.